First run of the day, MPMR! First run of the day, MPMR! Let's go! Oh, what a way to kick it off, baby! Oh, let's go! I am down for that. Boys, welcome back to the video. Today, we are playing some Kudra because I need to get Kudra done. Kudra makes a lot of money, and we just got super lucky dropping MPMR Aurora. That is the first quote-unquote God roll Aurora piece I have dropped. We are playing... Ooh, tell me I got this one. Tell me I got this one. We are playing Kudra because Boss Collections is one of the weakest... Ooh, we did get it. Let's go. It is one of the weakest areas in terms of Skyblock XP for me. Meaning I don't have a lot of Boss Collections done. We're going to try to drag this over here. But that is why we are going to be doing it. Stop! Do me a favor, scroll down and subscribe. For every new subscriber until we hit 30k, I will be placing another piece of TNT on my island. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please subscribe, and let's get back into it. As you can see, I'm about halfway done with Kudra. I did a couple runs last night, but we are nowhere close to done. I don't even have all the stars grinded out yet, but I have enough stars to start playing. Before I bought keys, I had around 700 stars, so I am going to have to grind out another 300 stars, but honestly, I've been kind of enjoying flare grinding. I've been getting all my combat pets up to level 100, and I'm coming up close on that too, because that is another big thing for me. I want to get all of my pets to level 100. The other cool thing about playing Kudra right now is the new meta, and it's not new meta anymore, it's just new to me, with toxic arrow poison and not having to actually fuel the ballista and playing 4 specs, and there's like new like Ren Terminator that just does a ton of DPS in the last phase, and there are people using terror helms, and there are people like there's just a ton of crap going on. But at this point, based off the runs I played last night, you'd have to be in a really terrible party to get over a 230 run. I don't know what the world record is, but I would assume it's somewhere close to a sub 130 or 130, which is absolutely insane, and it's not something we're going to be going for today. We're just going to be playing Kudra, trying to drop more of those expensive pieces and trying to make a lot of money. I have such expensive purchases coming up. I have to buy a flare. I'm gonna have to get tier 3 daggers eventually, even though do I really care because I'm Blaze 9? Yes, because it makes a lot of money. Blaze makes a lot of money, not the 400 mil that I think Outgrow said it was, but for Death Streaks it makes close to 100 mil. During Aatrox, maybe 80 mil at the worst. The other thing that they changed was they made it so that you cannot access your backpacks anymore, but there's just this cool bank item, which I didn't know. Shout out to Salty Whale, by the way, for telling me all this, because I did not know any of this, and I was like, I kind of need a rundown. Can you give me a rundown on new Kudra? Quote-unquote new Kudra? He was like, sure. Toxic arrow poison, bank item, which I didn't even remember was an item, and obviously all the other stuff like fortuitous and being able to build the ballista and all that good stuff. Ooh, you know what else I have to do? The other thing I haven't played with that I am messing up now is you can now disable your bait going out when you cast your rod, which is sick because I would always lose so much bait from casting my rod. I am by no means a good Kudra player yet. I think eventually I'm going to get more comfortable with it like I do with basically everything else, but also Kudra doesn't require that much skill anymore. It used to require a lot more skill, and maybe to get like high-end times, it still requires more skill. But for now, I'm okay with the 2 30-minute times. I am definitely not complaining about that. You know what is complaining about Kudra runs though? My shift key. Apparently you can also be swapping to Reaper armor in that time. Oh wow. 2 of us final killed. Yikes. Apparently you can also be swapping to Reaper armor during that time where Kudra is like getting sent up in the air and you're going through the skip. I don't think about that a whole lot, but if I do remember to do it, I'm going to try to, because you just get those extra stats. But also, I don't think it necessarily matters because at the beginning he's not last breath either, so his defense isn't down, so the DPS isn't going to be great no matter what. Those are the end game strats, and I'm just here to revel in the reward. The other good thing about doing Kudra in terms of Skyblock XP, which obviously it makes a lot of money. Obviously you get the 25 or 30 Skyblock XP from doing it. The other great thing that you get the legendary pets, so that's also more Skyblock XP because you have another upgrade from epic to legendary, and it makes Kudra way easier. Am I going to be doing Kudra after I finish my collection? Probably not. But depending on if I want to level another G-Drag or if I still need to level combat pets, I might, because I will just grind flares for that, because flares are by far the best way to get combat XP in the game. I also have another reason to grind flares, but I don't want to spoil that yet. I do like getting supplies when they're stuck up against the walls. I just feel better about it. I cannot figure out cannon. Cannon is another strat I forgot to talk about. You can get on cannon and the tentacles just straight up don't pick you up, or they pick you up and they put you right back down on cannon. I don't know if I should be swapping from Spirit Mask to Wither Goggles. I probably should, because I'm not really at risk of dying. Just haven't yet because I'm so used to using Spirit Mask. But I do see one other guy using Spirit Mask, and I see two other guys using Wither Goggles, and I think one of them are on Mage Reforges. Because I would assume we're 4 specs, just with someone on Mage Reforges to help clear. But 4 specs is the way to go. You get super fast supplies. Last night, the fast supply I was getting was like 42 second. I don't know if you can have a faster supply than 42 second, but maybe you can. 228, our first sub 230 of the day. I believe the first run might have been a sub 230. But those are what I'm going for, and I love to see those. The sub 230s are very beautiful. I love floor comps too, Pat. That is the other thing in terms of boss collections that I'm super far behind on in terms of dungeon boss collections, because I just haven't done that many boss runs. So I am gonna have to get those done eventually, and at some point it is gonna be worth it. I don't even have Necron done, and Necron is the one that makes all the money, gets all the Skyblock XP, just because I am curious. Cheapest one is gonna be 315 mil. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna sell it and go for a flare. Alright, so in total we did 27 runs today in the span of exactly 2 hours, 120 minutes, which is super pog, super amazing before the party kind of fell apart. I was able to fill this entire dub. In terms of profit, the Aurora chestplate worth 315 mil at the cheapest. I could probably sell for a little more because the attributes are higher than the ones I was looking at, but 315 mil at the cheapest. The books add up to around 20 mil worth of profit. The armor pieces I did not go through. The Dominance Molten Necklace is selling for cheapest at 45 mil, which is amazing if that's true. Now they could be manipulated or whatever's going on, but if that's true, 45 mil for the Dom Necklace, which is about 380 with these two plus the books. And then the rest of the pieces, unfortunately the Magic Coin 4 Vitality 5 is not selling for that much, but the rest of these pieces probably, hopefully add up to around 120 mil, maybe less. 80 mil is probably a good bet because I have a lot of Veteran, a lot of Dominance, a lot of mana regen in here. So 80 mil on top of the 380 mil is 460 mil, plus everything I could sell in Essence, which is another 120 mil, and that's with Essence being dirt cheap right now. So in total, 2 hours, 580 mil. That's pretty freaking good. Now, if you take out the RNG of the Aurora chestplate, that's 265 mil in 2 hours, but that's still 265 mil in 2 hours. That's pretty goated. And obviously that doesn't add in the time spent grinding for the stars, but who cares about that? Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Yadi. Peace.